Hi everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Today we're going to do something that's very technical, and it's going to be an exploit. And this is, I'm recording this in 2024, shortly after the Mike Tyson fight. So we're in November, and I just want to show you something really quick to dupe this special book. First thing you got to do, remove everything out of your inventory except for the weapon that you want to mod to do this glitch. This is like a 3-4 step process, and it's just easier to get everything out of your inventory except for the weapon that you are going to mod for this glitch. Make sure that it's an easy weapon to mod, like a pipe gun, because with pipe guns, for a lot of their mods, you don't need any points in the gun nut perk, plus they're easy to find, and you just need a few materials, and you can do some of the very first mods to the pipe gun without much problems. And anything that you need for the mod, you can find in Sanctuary. Now, as you see, I went to Sean's old room, picked up the special book, and took an extra point in perception, I believe it was. You can do this at any time that you're playing the game. You don't have to start a new game, but it's just easier to show you how it works with a new game. So I have a new one here. And if you go back to where the workshop is in Sanctuary, you'll find a gun workshop right next to it. Now here's the pipe gun, and it says standard receiver. We are going to make the mod light frame receiver. It has to be the mod in the very top, the very first mod that you can actually use. It's all the way at the very top of the list. Any of these other mods you see, you have to go all the way down to the bottom to get, to need rank 1 in gun nut. So doing any of these mods up top here, you don't need the gun nut perk. But to make this glitch or exploit work the right way, you need to use the mod at the very, very top of the list. In the pipe guns modding list, the very first thing you can mod is the receiver. What you want to do is you want to go into the weapons workbench, and you want to change the name of the pipe gun by pressing the Y on the Xbox or triangle on the PlayStation, and you want to change the name to X. Okay? Once that's done, we're going to have to both scrap and press the buttons scrap and mod. So you have to press the X button and then the square button very quickly. So it's X and then square on the PlayStation controller. And then you let go. And on the Xbox controller, it's A and then X. So just press A and then X really quick. And if you do it right, you'll get a screen that shows 2 boxes. I messed up right there, so we're going to reload. It's always good to save before you start doing this. Probably should have said that earlier, but we're back. So we go craft, modify, and then scrap. Do that really quick, and then you have the scrap item box on the top, but the mod box in the back behind the scrap box. Once you see that setup, then the glitch or exploit worked. So now we want to go to the standard receiver, and we want to click on it. And then we want to go to the light frame receiver to put the light frame receiver onto the special book, because that's the only other thing that we had in the inventory. And because we got rid of the gun itself, that book had to take its place, because you need something to mod something, right? Anyway, once the book is on the ground, you want to do the dupe glitch. To do the dupe glitch, you want to hold down the X button, slide over to the B button on the Xbox controller, and then hold the B button for a little bit longer and then let go. And with the PlayStation controller, it's the square button and then the circle button, same deal. Slide over from the square button to the circle button, usually using the thumb. And you'll see the scrap your special book first, and then you'll see you store your special book second. Did it right, you go back into your workshop, go to your miscellaneous, you'll find your special book in there. Before doing that exploit, you cannot scrap the special book. So once you did that, you can drop the book back down, pick it back up, and add another attribute point to your character. So we do the dupe glitch, scrap it, then store it, go back to their weapons workbench or just the workshop for the settlement, whatever you can get into your inventory that's at the workshop, drop the special book back on the ground, and pick something else. Every time you do this, it'll level up. See, right now, Perception's 3, Endurance is 5, Charisma's 10, Intelligence is 1, Agility is 1. Let's add Intelligence to this character. So we're going to go into the workshop. We're going to go find the book. If you don't have it in your inventory, you drop it on the ground. Then you do the dupe glitch. You scrap it and then store it. You go back into your workstation, workbench, whatever you have, go into miscellaneous, pick the special book back out, hit it onto the ground, and then select another attribute. Now, before we had 1 in intelligence, now we have 2 in intelligence. Hopefully, I was able to show you how to do that fairly clearly. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to help with it, all right? You have a good evening. Hope this helped. Bye now.